Level 1 to 21 days, 3 years, 36 monthly deposits, hundreds of market days, gone. In just 21 days, your portfolio is down 40%. Your finger is hovering over the sell button, one tap, and everything you've built disappears forever. Not because the market crashed, because of what you do next. Here's the part almost nobody tells you. 8 out of 10 investors sell right here. The other 2 don't. Years later, they become wealthy. Not because they're smarter, not because they predicted the crash, because they understood one rule, a rule that decides almost every fortune ever built. We'll come back to this moment. Your finger, that button, that decision. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which investing level you're in. You'll know the stage that breaks almost everyone. And you'll know why one tiny decision today can completely change your financial future. Level 2, your first $100. Everything starts with one purchase, just $100. You open the investing app, read the order one last time, then hesitate. Not because $100 changes your life, because something bigger changes. You're no longer watching wealth, you're participating in it. For the first time, you own a tiny piece of the future. Almost every wealthy investor remembers this moment, not because of the amount, because it changed their identity. That first day, you check the app constantly. Up $1, down $2, up again. Nothing really happened, but mentally, everything changed. You crossed a line most people never cross. You stopped consuming wealth and started owning it. But buying once isn't what builds fortunes. What happens next does. Level 3, the decision that repeats itself. Every month, same amount, same date. No debate. $500 leaves your account automatically, before you can spend it, before emotions get involved, before headlines can convince you otherwise. One decision, made once, keeps making itself. The market rises. You buy. The market falls. You buy even more. Experts scream. You buy. Experts celebrate. You still buy. Eventually, you stop reacting. You simply execute. This single boring habit quietly separates investors from spectators. 2 years later, your portfolio reaches 5 figures. And surprisingly, that's where most people begin to lose. Level 4, the boring middle. $10, 000. You expected fireworks. Instead, you feel disappointed. 2 years, hundreds of deposits, thousands invested, and that's all? Your friend bought a brand new car. Someone else posted vacation pictures. Another friend bought a house. Meanwhile, your reward is a number on a screen. You start questioning everything. Maybe index funds are too slow. Maybe trading is faster. Maybe crypto was the answer. Maybe everyone else figured something out, except you. Listen carefully. This feeling isn't failure. It's the price of compounding. Because compounding looks broken right before it starts working. This quiet stage destroys more investors than any market crash ever will. Not because they lose money, because they lose patience. 5 years later, they watch the exact investments they abandoned multiply without them. If you survive this silence, the market prepares its biggest test. Level 5, the crash. One day, the market drops 8%. You stay calm. Corrections happen. 1 week later, 18%. People start talking. 2 weeks later, 25%. The news becomes terrifying. 3 weeks later, 40%. 3 years. Feel erased. Your phone becomes something you don't even want to open. Family members ask, "Did you sell?" Friends say, "I'm getting out." Every headline predicts disaster. Then, you open the app. Your finger stops above the sell button. The same moment from the beginning. The voice inside your head sounds perfectly reasonable. Protect what's left. You can always buy back later. Don't lose everything. This is where fortunes are either built or buried. Most investors sell, not because they're weak, because they're emotional. The investors who become wealthy aren't fearless. They simply made one decision before the crash ever happened. I don't sell during panic. So when panic arrived, there was nothing left to decide, only a promise to keep. If your finger leaves that button, you've just passed the hardest investing test there is. Most people never do, and everything changes after this. Level 6, the first $100,000. One morning, your portfolio grows more in 1 month than your paycheck. You check the numbers twice, then again. The math is correct. Your investments earned more than you did, without asking permission, without clocking in, without working overtime. This is the moment investing finally feels real. Every dollar you invested years ago has quietly been hiring more dollars. Now they're all working for you. You remember the market crash. You remember almost selling. Then you realize something. That terrifying moment created this one. $100,000 isn't the reward. It's proof that patience compounds too. But another challenge is waiting. Level 7. When big mistakes get expensive. Around $250,000, the game changes. The strategy that built your first portfolio is no longer enough. Small mistakes become expensive. A tax mistake costs thousands. One bad allocation sets you back years. You stop asking, what should I buy? You start asking, how should I protect what I built? Professionals suddenly become worth paying because saving 1% now means thousands of dollars. This is where investing becomes management, not excitement, discipline. The investors who understand this keep climbing. Everyone else slowly leaks wealth. Then one day, your money starts paying you. Level 8. Your money pays the bills. A payment appears. $3,800. Not from work, from your investments. Next month, another, then another, until one day, every bill gets paid before your salary even arrives. Rent, utilities, insurance, groceries, covered. You sit quietly, looking at your bank account, realizing something you've never experienced before. You no longer work because you have to. You work because you choose to. That's real freedom, not luxury, not expensive cars, options. And once fear disappears, your decisions become completely different. Most people think this is the finish line. It isn't. There's one final level. Level 9, $1 million. The world changes. Not because you changed, because everyone else changed around you. Banks answer immediately. Fees disappear. Investment opportunities arrive before you search for them. People ask your opinion differently. Rooms feel different. Doors open faster. The same financial system that ignored you now competes for your attention. Nothing magical happened, except one thing. You survived every level before this one, especially the moment your finger hovered over the sell button. That single decision echoes through every million-dollar portfolio on Earth. Somewhere today, someone is watching their investments collapse. They're scared. They're rethinking about selling. They have no idea. This moment is deciding their future. Most people quit during the crash. The few who don't eventually reach levels everyone else thinks are impossible. The question isn't whether another crash will come. It will. The question is, when your moment arrives, which investor will you become?